Alright everybody, this is BrickBuilder 2014 here, and welcome back guys to another episode of Minecraft Fortification, our survival building series. Anyway guys, we're back at Sabia, and last episode we worked on this little storage room, which looks really cool, and I like this floor design and stuff. I'm going to try to implement this into other spots in the town. But to begin, we have a ton of resources in our inventory. I'm going to see how many I can pop into this chest. Probably not that many. I think I'm going to turn some of this, though, into sandstone, because we're going to need it. We're also going to go smelt a bunch of this stuff into glass back in the main base. But to begin, I have done a little bit of work off camera in between episodes, and that is the start of this house here. I know it's not done, and that's because I'm not really sure what I want to do for a roof at this point. But all I know is I really like this style here of using the white clay and these and that, and like the arches and stuff. I really like the style that this house has. So I'm going to try to plop down a couple more houses similar to this eventually off camera, and we're going to kind of figure out a roof in the future. But today's focus is not going to be on Sabia. Well, at least this part of Sabia. I do have another part of Sabia we are going to be working on. And that is that I want to make this style here in a couple different areas, because I do like this horror style. I feel like this would be more of the poor side of Sabia. And then this house here might just end up becoming a lone house. This thing here is going to probably get changed up a bit in the future, because I don't really like how this is supposed to have this top part usable. So I might rip down this top part, might raise this up like a level, and turn this into sort of like a multi-level house. But we'll do that at some point. But anyway, the main focus for today in Sabia is going to be animal breeding. We need to get a form of animals here. And I think the best form of animals that we can get would probably be, obviously, cows. But I feel like I rather would do sheep, only because then we have access to wool, which we can use while building. Now we're going to have to get some wheat, so let's just go grab some wheat from this wheat farm. Hence why they have a giant wheat farm, because they can then easily breed up the sheep. And I want to do something that, looks good, obviously, is one important factor, but it also has to function well. So I think what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to split up the sheep by color. But we're not going to split them up by every single different, sub-color, I guess. Like there's the blue, and then there's cyan, and there's light blue. So what I think we're going to end up trying to do is see if we can get it to be at a point where, this is fortune, where we can get it to, where we have all the blue subcolors in one, all the white grays, and stuff like that in one. I think that would be a good method to do this. So first we have to kind of choose a location for this sheep farm. And it's going to be a little bit of an odd spot, but currently I think the best place to put it, or a good idea, would be up here. It's nice and flat. Just do some basic terraforming to this level here. We'll get a ton of sand out of it anyway, which we do need. So let's, just mine this up, because it's going to be pretty useful. And then I think I'll do is I'm going to start working on a fence idea, and when I have one, I'll come back. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Okay, so here's the finished containment cell for the sheep. And I decided that instead of us focusing so much on actually just splitting the sheep, I think we're just going to keep them all together. But now, here comes the problem that we initially had that I actually managed to fix while building this, is we didn't have a grass block. But I did manage to get one through the use of killing an enderman. So, the enderman picking up blocks can sometimes be a useful feature. And also, having all these fences is going to be perfect, because by having fences like this, it guarantees that there will always be a piece of grass as long as we put one underneath here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss a piece of grass right there. So now that grass will always be there unless we accidentally break it. So that's why I'm going to toss in a bunch of dirt around this, because I don't want to accidentally break it. But overall, the next step would be to throw in sheep. Try to get as many of the colors as we can in here, and we're also going to need to grab a bunch more dirt. But this is a pretty big area, which I like, because it means that we're going to have tons of sheep, which means we're going to have tons of food, which is amazing. So This place is no longer just going to be a farming village. They're also going to have some very cool looking, sheep farms. So yeah, I'll get the rest of that place finished up and I will come right back to you. Now, you're probably wondering, like, what's the whole point of making a sheep farm? Why is this one of your top priorities in the town? And honestly, it's because food is a pretty big issue, and I felt like eating bread is not really the way to go. I feel like we should use the wheat for animals and sheep. It just seems like the way to go. Plus, I know where a bunch of sheep are from a little bit of off-camera exploring. So I should be able to get, I think, a starter collection of about like 10 to 15 right off the bat, which will make breeding just ever so slightly easier. But we don't even have enough dirt to fully cover this thing, and that's not good. We need to get more dirt because, this whole thing needs to have dirt in it. But then also what I want to do is I'm going to place torches on these. This just is something that I wanted to do. And then up here, I think on the edges, we're going to keep the slab actually. And we'll do in the middle of the 5, we'll toss them. See, with 5 here, so we can just toss torches there like so. I think this will look pretty good. And I think it'll just be a cool thing, a mountaintop farming place. So boom. Okay, that looks 1. That needs to go there. Boom. Looks good. We have the giant 3-wide gate, which I also really like. So yeah, I'll go get more dirt. I'm gonna finish this thing up, get the sheep in here, and I'll come back to you when it's all done. So yeah, I'll see you in just a tiny little bit. Okay, so of course I've gotten the sheep, but now we've got to get them up. So here comes the hard part of the progress. Okay, we gotta, do this. We're gonna have to like tear this entire thing down when we're done. But at least for now, we'll have a nice little path to get the sheep up and over and in to their new home. Okay, I hope all the sheep are following, but I don't think they all are. Okay, well we got the 3 in here, at least they're ready. Okay, we can just kill these other sheep, I'm okay with that. And then we'll just have to, breed up the others. Unless, they'll already follow us, so let's just keep them going then. If we can get them to follow us, what's the point of killing them? We can just easily get them to go in here. Okay, 1, there we go, got 1 coming in. There's 1. Okay, we got that gray one who should try to come in soon. Or not. Wait, they're all trying to leave now because I'm holding that, whatever. Chop them up, why not? Who cares? We'll get some more by doing some breeding. And then you are trying to come in my wheat farm. No. I will protect Sabia from all the wild sheep. Okay. But now what we need to do is we need to work on a form of a staircase to get up here. Because we need some form of a path or staircase. So first, let's just get these guys breeding. And some of the dirt is actually spreading pretty quickly. I managed to kill a couple other Endermen because it took me days to go to this place, like a couple Minecraft days. So I actually found some Endermen which were picking up dirt and I used it to my advantage. But now we gotta build this pathway here. And I think I want to do it over here. So I quite like the idea of using here to get up. I think it could look pretty nice if done right. And I feel like we can keep it very simplistic too and honestly just use some sandstone. I feel like we could probably make this work. With something as simple as something like that. That could honestly work. And then we'll just toss a bunch of sand over here. We gotta make sure this looks like an actual mound of sand though. And not just, like we just randomly shoved some sand up on the side of a mountain so that way we could hide the interior of our staircase. We gotta make it actually look like it fits the location. But shouldn't be that hard to do this. Okay, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. And boom, boom, boom. See, how does that look? Pretty good, pretty good. I think but that's good enough. And then what we can do is we can just throw in a little bit of these, just so that way it looks like, you know, this area got some wear and tear from people constantly walking on it. And then honestly, we'll throw one right underneath there. Oh no, we gotta be careful here though. The sheep might try to escape. Okay, they're not gonna escape. There we go. Okay, good. So now that we've done that, I think we successfully finished the first project of today's episode. So now we're gonna go back to our farming campsite place, and we'll be there for the next project. So yeah, I'll see you there in just a second. I wouldn't even really call our next project a project, because all it involves us doing is making an anvil and combining 2 diamond pickaxes to get an efficiency 5 unbreaking 3 fortune 3 pickaxe. But, you know, I think we do need the anvil overall. So let's, you know, get one of these bad boys and we'll craft that. There we go. All good. Yeah, we gotta combine this pickaxe here with another pickaxe to get the efficiency 5 fortune 3 pickaxe. And then we're gonna try to work on collecting some more diorite, which in our texture pack looks pretty amazing. I thought we already had an anvil over here, but I guess we don't. So yeah, okay. Well, what we're gonna do now is we got our torches, and I'm gonna do a bit of mining. So let's time lapse this mining. I'll see you when we're done with the time lapse. Alright, so we got a pretty good haul out of this. The 20 diamonds are the big thing. We didn't get as much as we were looking for of diorite and granite, but we can always mine those up off camera. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy, hit that like button down below and let me know what kind of roofing I should do on the Sabia houses, because I'm a little bit stuck on the roofing. But anyway, this has been BrickWiz 2014, and I'm signing off until the next Minecraft Fortification episode. Bye, guys.